So this is my wood pile right next to my kitchen, well, my outdoor kitchen. And a lot of times, you'll bring in wood and it's going to be stuff like that, all knotty, twisted, and it's going to need quite a bit of, trimming up to even be usable in the campfire or in the stove inside. So you're always going to be doing some small amount of trimming. A lot of times I just use these hand saws to do that. Now, depending on how much you're doing, that's fine. And what I like about them is that there's no fuel, no batteries to have to worry about. You just need a bit of elbow grease. I do not like using gasoline chainsaws because a couple of reasons. One, they're noisy, all right, and it's kind of like, I don't like noise pollution, so if I can cut fairly quietly, I'm going to do that. And the other reason that I don't like gasoline chainsaws for my wood area is because it seems like whenever I go to actually use it, I need to drain the fuel and refuel it, and it's just another, to do a few small cuts. It's like 10 minutes of prep work. Anyway, so I want to be able to just pull the trigger and cut the wood, and so I did like that older 110 electric chainsaw. They were pretty good, and all it was a matter of just plugging in the wire, and they were fairly quiet. I've also used these sawzalls. That's that green Ryobi one, and I don't know if you can even see that. The other thing I've used for this area was the 18 volt chainsaw by Ryobi, and so once again, very quick to get going. Just put a battery in it if you need to. Top up the oil. Of course, you got to make sure the chain's sharp at all times. What I noticed with the 18 volt, it's got a thinner than usual blade, so it doesn't take very many sharpenings, and it doesn't seem to be cleaning as well as what it did originally. So what that means is that it starts to bind up in the wood, even in very small pieces of wood. So it's a great little, maybe a pruning saw, and pretty decent here at the wood area. So, but a little bit lower power. It's not real good on larger logs, and so finally I broke down and I went for the 40 volt Ryobi cordless chainsaw, which supposedly has as much power as a gasoline chainsaw, and I have found that to be true. It is a nice little bit of gear. So what I've got here, I got something that is going to sit in the cupboard until I need it. Be stored away until I need it. At worst, it's going to be charge up the battery, and there is an oil place to put the oil in there as well. And it's got plenty of power, and it's quiet, and that's important for many reasons. One is I don't like the noise, and two is if you have any neighbors or close people living close to you, sometimes, the reason I bought this is because I do have a job in a suburban area, and I didn't want to be disturbing the neighbors with a chainsaw, so with a gasoline chainsaw. So I got this, and hopefully not going to upset the neighbors in a suburban area. But anyway, so I'm just going to give a quick demonstration of this and show you how it goes. thing you want to do, in your wood area is, like this here is obviously too long for me to use in the fireplace or anywhere, but that's the way it was brought back. So at times you are going to want to cut a larger piece of wood. And that was a nice easy cut. Where's the 18 volt? There's the 18 volt. So pretty obvious difference in power between the two, and it's been took me a long time to decide to go with the 40 volt, because I have everything else in 18 volt and I just didn't want to upgrade. But that extra power makes a huge difference.